everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Murdered by Words, where we're going to be looking at the best insults, comebacks, and roasts on the internet and just putting them all in one place and looking at them. Yeah, enjoy. I went to a diner with my girlfriend and was told it was a 20-minute wait. After only a few minutes, a couple walked in and was seated right away. I complained and left right away. I don't tolerate BS, and I don't tolerate people who think I should care when they do. Tim, do you know what a reservation is? I feel like that's like kind of obvious, isn't it? If, for example, they were like friends and they were just like, oh yeah, we'll squeeze you in the front, then I'd be annoyed. But it's a reservation, 100%. 200,000 to 9,000. I lost all the money my grandma gave me before she died. Positions in the comments. Oh, he's at 9,000. Wow, lost 96%. Ooh. Take what you have left and get a vasectomy. I like how that is probably the best advice he'll get. Like, at least it'll die with you, alright? Your addiction. This is gambling, dude. I understand times are hard, but doesn't the president of the Ukraine own a suit? I don't have much respect for current members of the US Congress either, but I still wouldn't address them wearing a t-shirt. I wouldn't want to disrespect the institution or the United States. Wait. He is fighting to save the lives of others. He is putting his life at risk to do so. He could have left, but he didn't. That speaks to the man he is. You care about what he's wearing. That speaks to the man you are. Bro, he could wear like a mankini and I think it'd still be respectable. Like, the dude's pretty badass, right? But I don't understand the point of I wouldn't want to disrespect the United States. I would think Zelensky cares about disrespecting the United States. What? From 300,000 to 69,000. Lost my kid's college money, been saving for a long time. He's graduating high school next year and need to make it back. Any non-YOLO stock advice greatly appreciated. Tell your kid they're hiring at Wendy's and to figure out their own path because their dad has a gambling problem. There it is. It's just gambling, dude. Like, just stick it in like a safe thing, and you know, if it's for the kid's college, don't risk it that much, you know? Hillary says if Russian leadership would rather not be accused of committing war crimes, they should stop bombing hospitals. Yeah. As First Lady, you supported your husband bombing civilians in Serbia and starving kids in Iraq. As Senator, you supported the criminal Iraq invasion and Afghanistan war. As Secretary of the State, you helped Obama destroy Libya, and you're the last person to accuse others of war crimes. I don't really know what she did, but she's kind of right, though, at the first bit. Like, you know, you shouldn't bomb hospitals. That ain't good. Hey, where are you from? I'm from Brazil. Brazil does not speak English. Yes, but humans can learn more than one language. They're thinking, wait a sec, you're Brazilian. You can't communicate with me, because I can't communicate with you. I'm a diabetic, and I use my state's needle exchange program to get free needles by pretending to be a addict. Oh, I live in one of those awful states that decided to reward addicted transients by exchanging their needles for clean ones. I literally used enough one time to pee dirty when they tested me, and I've been exchanging my needles for free for medical condition I did not choose for myself by pretending to be a person who made bad life decisions and expects the rest of us to pay for it. I still have to pay for the insulin though, screw this state. Needle exchanges don't test you. If you're gonna post a fake story and bash those struggling, at least try to be accurate. At first I was like, wow, that's like a, you know, that's a way around it, wow, but fake, why? I have the best advice for women in business, Kim Kardashian says. Get your butt up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days. Wow, she's just spitting facts. No, I have the best advice. Be born into a rich family, get a load of plastic surgery, film and then release an orchestrated tape, parlay that planned notoriety into a reality show, exploiting younger sisters, and voila, easy peasy. Yeah, you know what? I might try it. Eh? I will not be running for re-election due to a recent exciting change to my personal life, and I look forward to spending more time with my family. Okay. This is a wild way to say you're going to prison for a while. Wait, what? I don't know who this is. Can someone explain this to me? Last weekend, I went into an Atlanta coffee shop right after Ryan Reynolds had been there. The staff was so flustered they got my order wrong, but I'm Canadian, so I drank it. Curious if they got his order wrong too. Ryan Reynolds? I don't think they got my order wrong, partly because I always order a really simple black coffee, but mainly because I wasn't in Atlanta. You imagine being called out by the person? Like, you expect, he's not gonna reply to that, and then he does. Yeah, let's bring uneducated people to the United States and give them free education and let them take jobs that US citizens would have. To be honest, if you're having your job stolen by uneducated immigrants, did you really deserve it? How can you have a job stolen that you don't even have in the first place? Because the immigrants got it first. And of course, I mean jobs that don't require as much qualification as other jobs. Do better with the opportunities afforded to you. If the immigrants are taking your jobs, clearly they earned it by meeting the qualifications. If they're illegal and still taking your jobs, be mad at the business owners hiring them instead of the people looking to provide for their lives. If you're only looking to moan because brown man bad, then scurry on back to r/the dumbass. That works. It does kind of make sense though. Like, if you're getting your job stolen by someone else, they probably, deserved it more than you. And if they're an immigrant, then they still did better than you. They probably worked harder. If a company is paying an immigrant less because, like they're an illegal immigrant and they can't really complain, that's the problem. That's what you gotta be mad at, right? That's the company though. Seriously? You needed to write like 12 pages of BS? You good blog people are insufferable. We just want the recipe, not your life story. 0 stars. It's also clear you don't actually bake. Hi Blank, thank you for taking the time to spread your positive energy on the internet today. I don't think I need to even dignify this comment with a reply, but I'll just say that sometimes it helps to read. This post contained 0 life story and 100% information about the recipe, along with a clearly indicated jump to recipe button right at the top. But since a free recipe and all the tips to perfect the recipe were not what you were looking for, would you instead like me to direct you to a subscription service of just $10 a month where you can just have the recipe? Do let me know. Cheers! What would be even better if that person replied was like, yes, that is what I want. Here's my $10 a month. This is why I'm not willing to get dragged into a heated debate over vaccines with you. There is a plethora of information out there, guys, if you are willing to do the research the way I did. Just for the record, I have done my master's in science epidemiology. I simply don't have time to sit and educate those who are so short-sighted and nasty. If that's the case, you might want to update your LinkedIn profile. It's only showing your bachelor's in music and singing. Ooh. Same thing, right? Yeah, epidemiology, singing, well, yeah, I can see that. 1 star. I'm pretty lost for words. I had an appointment scheduled for a tour and guest pass. When I show up, no one is there to assist me or help me. I've reached out multiple times to Eric, and he responds with a day and a time, and I show up, and he will not be there. This has happened multiple times. I've always had an appointment arranged. I don't get it. He's personally rude and violent over messages. I would not waste your time here. It's a very small gym. Stay away. Worst gym, SD, whatever SD means. Hey John, currently we do not allow walk-ins and have a waiting list to even tour the facility. You most definitely did not have a tour, so not sure what you're talking about. Looking at your profile, you have rated a handful of other gyms 1 star also. In fact, the only 5 star I see is a liquor store. Perhaps a gym of any kind isn't right for you. This guy's like, hate gyms. They make me think about exercise and stuff. I'd much rather drink. When the girl you invited over is so bored by Netflix's awful film selection that she decides to leave. Yeah, maybe because you were actually trying to watch a movie, Brian. That's not... Come on, Brian. Do you know what has an even worse selection? The end screen of YouTube. Look, there's only 2 videos you could choose. Or you can click subscribe and get videos every day. Wow, that's crazy. That's just... You click.